At least you got facial hair now, so they understand. They actually know.
I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I want to probably shave a bit of it right here because it's very little is starting to grow actually by the chin now. So I'm like, all right, I want to.
You got that like Amish,
I
like
would say
Irish beard going right
I'm
now.
definitely I'm definitely showing like the 2% Amish in me right now for sure.
Yeah, you got that like for me, we have the opposite. You have it all right here. I have it all right here,
Yeah,
and like I just, I mean, I shave right here, but I don't keep
yeah.
it. And you just got like, boom. It's just
It's
you
just
grow that
puffy.
out, and you're Amish.
It's puffy, dude. I'm like shit. I gotta like give me and Zach have to like give bits and pieces. So we both have full beards. It's like
Yeah, I'll just.
I'll take like piece. I give you like half of what it is. You give me half of what you got. It's like bam, we're looking good.
Uh, but yeah, man, no, I am sore, so
No, it's all
it's
good.
definitely worth my money so far. Um,
That's fair.
all right. Welcome to the deep drive. Obviously, you know who I am. You know who this is. We're Zach. We're Austin. We're two idiots that don't know what we're talking about. So,
And this is the deep drive.
all right, let's read some stupid shit.
Whoa. Okay. We're gonna have to redo the intro now because you already cussed 10 seconds into the video.
All right.
We don't actually. We don't get monetized anyway, so we don't have to worry about that right now.
Yep. All right. Well, like I said, let's read some stupid shit.
More football. Yeah, football.
Football's back, bitches.
Week 1 in the books. Zach, what did you think of football this week? Because I know you watched some and you had to go to a game as well.
Yeah, I went to. Oh, hold on.
You know who this is for.
Johnny, this is for you. Also, just to prove a point to him. Hi, Johnny's mom. Hi, Miss Hill. All right, just to prove a point to Johnny. All right. Yeah, I got to watch a little bit of football this week, and then I went to the Bucks game this week. I went to the Bucks home opener. It was a good game.
It looked like a
as
good game for sure from what I was able to look back and forth
hot
on
as
scores.
hot as a. How can I say this without getting?
Just say hot as balls.
Hot as monkey balls. It was hot, okay? They gave us like these. I don't know where I put it, but they gave us these like sun hats. They gave us these like Bucks sun hats. If I didn't get that, I would have been screwed. It was that bad. Like, they handed it out. I put that thing on. Felt good.
You got
no, it was a good game.
Yeah, you got to watch
Eventually. Yeah, around like the third quarter, it started to like actually look nice out. So like the sun wasn't bad, and yeah, it was a good game. Mike Evans is hot. Mike Evans, I called it to a few people that I know. Mike Evans is winning the Offensive Player of the Year this year. So
I said he's gonna get 1,000 yards again for the 11th year in a row.
Hopefully he does. But yeah, it was a good game. I'm going to kill my Panthers. Sell the team, please, for the love of God. Sell the damn team. Jesus Christ. I'm tired of losing. God.
It happens.
Bryce Young looks like he's goddamn lost out there.
I mean, to be fair, it was a rough first start to the game, especially first drive for the team.
I mean, we give up a 55-yard bomb to Ashid Jaheed, or whatever his damn name was. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. What was his name?
Derek Carr, comeback player of the year? I'm sorry.
Oh, Raheed Shaheed. We give up a 50-yard bomb to in the first freaking 3 plays. And then I'm like, okay, I'm optimistic. I knew our defense was going to suck this year. Oh, and then Bryce Young, first play, right to the interception. Like, literally as soon as, like, I had the remote in my hand, I was ready. And as soon as I saw that ball land in the damn cornerback's hands for an interception, my TV clicked off. and I turned a different game on. Like,
Damn, that committed already. One bad throw.
out
You
of
already
all
gave up.
teams, the Saints. You lose to the fucking Saints.
They're not the
they're supposed
worst
to be.
team.
No, it's Derek fucking Carr. We lost to Derek Carr.
You lost a apparently prime Derek Carr. He dropped 47 on your team.
Like, they can't get much worse than that. It's just as bad as losing to Deshaun Watson.
Fair.
Or freaking Daniel Jones. I wanted to say his other name for him, but I get canceled.
I was going to call him Danny Dimes.
Oh, Danny dipshit.
Because all he did was dime the cornerbacks.
Oh.
But yeah, if it makes you feel bad about offenses, my offense really didn't do much week one.
At least your team won the fucking game.
We got carried by our defense. Praise the defense. Praise it, but
which crazy is it's supposed to be the opposite.
Your
offense was supposed to carry.
I think early on everyone is going to assume the offense, but I've always kind of think our defense has been sneaky, not like amazing, but I would say good, especially based off how they played in the second half of the year last year, to where it was nothing crazy, but they still had some good like defensive like showings and plays to where I wouldn't be surprised if we got and build a couple games because of our defense and showed early week one. Shout out Jalen Johnson and everybody else, but yeah, those guys are cool.
Yeah, when the game has 45 seconds of highlights, well, you know.
Are you talking about your game or our game?
Your game.
Our game?
My game's got 12 minutes.
Do we only have 45 seconds? Oh, damn. That must have been a really good game.
Same with the Cowboys. The Cowboys game only has 45 seconds.
Yeah, because I'll be on the bright side. I don't think we want to see Dak Prescott highlights for more than 1 minute. Let's be honest.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Here we go!
Here we go!
All right, well, let's look at the games that we were wrong on. What games did we have that were different?
Are we going based off we picked the same or ones that we just did different head-to-heads? Because there's still games that we both picked like the same winners and we were still wrong.
Okay, so Ravens Chiefs.
We got Chiefs right.
I think we both have Chiefs.
We got Chiefs right. We both got Eagles right.
Okay.
We got the Panthers and Saints wrong. We both did Panthers. We both were very optimistic of Panthers might surprise us. Yeah, they surprised us all right. Nothing's changed.
So we're both 2-1 right now.
Okay, I'll ask. Are we doing records for everything or just the ones we are different? I'm just going over pretty much what happened with all the games in our predictions.
I'd say
we can do ones that are just we're different at because that'll be easier, or we can do whole records.
Yeah, just we're different. We're different.
Okay, got it.
So I know I had Vikings and you had Giants.
Yes, so you had the one for Vikings. I thought Malik Neighbors, might do something good. Yeah, he might have if he got the ball to him. I should have thought about that.
I'm 1-0, you're 0-1 right now.
I'm 0-1 right now, yes. We both were wrong about the Bengals, Patriots. Okay. We were both wrong about the Falcons because we both had Falcons and the Steelers won.
I think I had Colts.
You had Colts and I had Texans, so we're tied now 1-1. So we both had Bills, I think.
Okay. I think
Bears we had correct.
Okay.
Jaguars and Dolphins, I believe we both had Dolphins. I can go back and double check, but I think we both had Dolphins. You got a point for Seahawks. I feel like I'm missing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing a. Oh no! We're good. I see the other game. We both got Chargers. We unfortunately both got Cowboys.
Yeah.
And then I got Bucks over your Commanders.
Did I have? Oh, I did have Commanders.
You had Commanders. You said you had the Jaden Daniels highlight, and you did. It just wasn't the passing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He ran.
We both had Lions.
Both had Lions and 49ers.
So yeah.
So we were 2-2.
Yeah,
we're 2-2. So we both have realistically 2 points against you. I'll probably just do a tally of how many we have against each other, so it'll be probably easier. So we can just go by points, not a confusing win-loss record. But, yeah, beside that, I I guess before we head into it, was there a certain player or certain game that caught your eye from the ones you saw, if you saw any?
Well, the thing was, I wasn't able to actually really watch anything because I was at the Bucks game. But I'm just gonna go something off the Bucks game. Baker freaking Mayfield. Like
Baker Bake.
Baker was 24 for 30, 289 yards, and 4 touchdowns, no picks. I mean, wow.
Good game, man. Good game.
I
Oh, sorry. Go.
yeah.
Still going.
I mean, I gotta say, and then Bucky Irving did pretty well. But that's a kind of another. That's an inside joke right now about Bucky Irving.
I was saying,
But,
is that to do with the supposed clown shoes? If that's what I'm thinking he is, the big shoes.
I don't know. It was just kind of funny because every time Bucky Irving would get like a first down, they would go like, "And that's a first down for Bucky Irving."
Okay. I might be getting this wrong. Is he the dude on the Ravens or?
No,
okay.
he's the dude on the Bucks.
Okay, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of the dude that touched the line with his big toe and lost the game. I'm sorry.
But he's gonna get brand new shoes. I'm telling you, he's gonna come in with like a 2 sizes too short shoes next time.
He's gonna wear them tight, tight, so that it never happens again. Poor brother.
Gonna make sure that he doesn't have that happen again.
Fair. I'm trying to like remember like what his name is for. It was I think I got it. Shout out to I want to say it's Jordan Mason of the Niners. With pretty much the day of knowing McCaffrey couldn't compete, he still showed up and basically rushed nearly 150 yards and a touchdown in 28 carries. So shout out to him for pretty much stepping up when it mattered. That's how you make a name for yourself, especially if McCaffrey, we don't know how crucial the injury is, but might be out for another week. We don't know yet. But
who the hell pitched for the Brewers today?
In a good way or a bad way?
Colin Ray, what the hell?
Did he throw a triple-double, if you know what I mean?
4 innings, 11 hits, 10 runs, 1 walk, 1 K, 3 homers.
So how many of them were earned runs, I should say? Were all 10 earned runs?
10!
Oh, he hit the triple-double! Let's go!
We got Jake Bowers pitching right now.
Let's go. Who are you guys facing?
He gave up 3 hits to the Giants.
Oh, okay.
It's 13-2.
You'll come back tomorrow. You'll come back for tomorrow.
What the hell?
It makes me feel we're about to get swept by the Cubs.
Please don't.
You think I want to get swept by the Cubs?
It's like, please don't. I don't need that happening.
Our pitching staff is just crushing the bed right now. Like both games, we scored like 8 or almost like 6+ runs each game. Beside the first game, 6+ runs. Pitching still blows it in the ninth. So yay.
Oh, did you see Shannon Sharp got hacked today? Or, well, he wasn't hacked.
Oh, the whole thing where he went live on Instagram doing fun cuddles with his wife?
He originally said that he got hacked, and then he came out and said, yeah, I didn't get hacked. He just accidentally went live. Yeah, he came out and said, I didn't get hacked.
Yeah, hacked. Yeah. I mean...
Excuse me.
I have to show you. I have to find it now. Apparently, R-Truth was in the live feed, and he was going wild over it.
He was.
Oh my god! I have to follow some of those. Were hysterical when I found that he was in the live feed for like the whole thing. Shout out R-Truth, man. You're one funny dude.
Hold on, I gotta see if I can find it.
Get him finds them R-Truth moments, them funny ha-has.
Yeah, he's trending on X. Yeah, Unk grunting like Olga. He giving her that hawk too.
They both out of breath. That's my favorite one. They both out of breath now.
Yo, that's not PG.
Gold, man.
Our Truth gave us live commentary.
He gave us the play-by-play.
Oh shit, she said please.
What a great thing to put in this podcast. Great. Oh gosh.
All right, well, let's get to some
Let, let's
foosball.
let's get right back into football, baby. We got week 2 already. More football.
Speaking of Shannon Sharp, let's get back into football.
Well, we'll kick off what's happening Thursday night football tonight. We have the Buffalo Bills in Miami taking on the Dolphins. Division matchup.
Oh. I'm gonna say Billy's.
Ooh, heck yeah. We're already off to a good start. I looking at my picks that I did earlier today, I have the Bills winning as well. For whatever reason, I think the Bills do. I don't know if I'm just crazy if I remember things wrong. I remember if I think the Bills just do really well against the Dolphins for whatever reason. I guess it's like the division rivalry. I guess I don't know if they're like big on the rivalry, but I know they're in the division. So I
don't know.
also have Bills winning. I could be just talking, out of my ass right now.
Yeah, you could be.
It could be,
All
and
right.
it's funnier if I do that because then I can make up statistics, and everyone's like, "Wait, what?" And then they have to go look at the stakes, and then they get to tell us we're wrong. But hey, we're getting the views, so that's what matters.
All right. 49ers Vikings.
49ers Vikings. I guess the safe option is just the 49ers, but again, Justin Jefferson could still go off.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I'll
49ers.
I'll say
I think
Niners.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
take
say
the
Niners. I'll take the Niners on that one. It's again, it's the
Seahawks.
safe option.
Seahawks Patriots.
How funny would it be if we pick the Patriots and they just go 2-0 and tell all of us to suck a bird, pretty much.
I mean, I'm picking the Patriots. So.
Do I want to be funny and also go on the sinking ship with the Patriots? Yeah, I kind of do. I'm thinking about it now. I'm gonna go. I'll go on the sinking. I'll join the sinking ship and pick the Patriots.
All right. The crap bowl. 49er. I mean, no. Giants Commanders.
We're already in tankful. Damn, I see how it is. Commanders. Especially because I think they're gonna be home. I think especially if Jaden Daniels was able to show good signs of him running the ball, he might be able to do a bit more of the passing game. I'll say. And if the Giants looked like what they did on last week, when I was giving them kind of hope and giving maybe Malik Neighbors some hype and some love to do some good stuff, yeah, I think Jaden Daniels will have a more fluent and easy game compared to try to handle and scramble through that Bucks defense last week compared to the Giants. You still got to watch out for some good defensive players on the Giants. I'm not discrediting that, but I think the Commanders will figure something out this week.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with Commanders. I think that they're gonna be able to pull it out.
Fair. Imagine how boring it is if we just pick the same teams this episode.
Uh huh. All right. Chargers Panthers. Chargers.
don't even want to give your team any sort of encouragement. I'm picking the Chargers. You don't want to give any of your team any encouragement, like saying, you know what, last week was a rough week. We're gonna bounce back. None of that. You're just full on. Oh, cool. We got the Chargers versus the okay, Chargers. Is that just you?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna win, so I'm gonna go Chargers.
Chargers. You want me to read off another game? I have games here we haven't gone over yet.
Yes.
Okay. Um, the New Orleans Saints taking on the here we go Dallas Cowboys.
Uh, I think that the Panthers are just that bad, so I'm gonna say Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys just because as funny as me for Derek Carr to blow up the Cowboys. Um, if I remember, I think this is the easy part of the Cowboys' schedule right now. So they're I think it's to their I want to say it's their fourth or fifth week. It's a lot of kind of like easy straight up. I think they should win opponents, but again at the same time, as Cowboys lose, happy day for me no matter what. So, but unfortunately, I do think this is a Cowboys win.
All right, Browns, Jags.
Browns and the Jags.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
No,
Colts, Packers.
Colts back. Okay. Originally, I was telling Zach before we went we went live for recording. I originally had the Packers, but then they were keeping back set. I'm like, oh wait, Jordan Love is out because of that brutal final, like pretty much final drive, which is the worst part to get injured, right when you're down by like that small amount, pretty much right. I think it was only like 10 seconds left, so they had like two or one plays. It rough way to end it for sure. It didn't help that that field was slippery. Thanks. Brazil, right? That's where they played.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brazil. But I'm gonna go with the Colts. As much as I'm trying to not shit on the Packers because they're a division rival, I think if Anthony Richardson plays anywhere close to what he did last week against the Texans, especially with the Packers who have to kind of worry about can their backup be able to help produce. It's more of a big if, which is still doable, but I'm relying on the more I think safer of Anthony Richardson just showing what he did last week and just carrying it on against that Packers defense, which is going to be tough because their defense is good, but I think the Colts still get it done.
Yeah. I think the Colts are going to come out with this one. I think Anthony Richardson showed flashes that he could play, and I guess if the Texans are supposed to be a really good team this year, then I think that they almost beat them. So I think it's going to be, a pretty fair matchup for them to face a Jordan Loveless Packers.
I was gonna say correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember this, but I remember seeing like the highlights. Wasn't it like his first drive where he made like almost like a side falling like 66-yard throw or whatever?
Yeah, he almost fell. He almost got sacked and made it.
Made a 60-yard throw. Do we think that's a little? I'm not even gonna say it. See, yeah.
What?
No, see, I'm not gonna say it because you're gonna get mad at me.
What?
I'm not gonna say it.
What? No, say it now.
That looks pretty cool.
I'm not laughing.
It looked a little Ow. I pulled on my headset too.
Good. No, that's what you deserve for saying that shit.
Hey, to be honest,
no, don't even say it.
I'm not defending why I think it's that. I'm saying if the whoever glazes him was in that booth, he would have said it 5 times. You know it. Because he couldn't do it for the Richardson because he was doing it for Matthew Stafford against the Lions.
Yeah. All right. Browns, Jags.
I don't know if this is the underdog pick. I'm gonna go with the Browns on this one. Surprise! I'm kind of rooting. I'm not even rooting for Deshaun. I'm just thinking. I think the Browns are just gonna play a lot better, especially after kind of week 1 slapped him in the face. And I think Jacksonville's kind of rolling the same boat of they can do good to start, but maintaining like their lead and keeping the pedal on the metal, I should say. And like I said, it's cut and break time for Trevor Lawrence, and I think going 0-2, while it might not necessarily be good as a start for him, but I think it's a good wake up call for them. But I still think the Browns sneak away with one here.
We have our first different one. I'm going with the Jaguars. I think the Trevor Lawrence revenge tour is coming. He may have lost last week, but he didn't play bad. They kept up with
No,
the
he didn't.
Dolphins, who are supposed to be one of the top dogs this year. So I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a good game. Myles Garrett is still going to feast, but I'm going to go with the Jags.
Fair. Fair. It's probably good that we have some different ones here and there because this is just a boring. Okay, cool. Who cares who wins? Kind of thing.
Okay. Jets, Titans.
Okay, I'm gonna be kind of salty. I'm not gonna be salty, but I'm gonna kind of put salt to the wounds on Titans fans. Um, if they couldn't hold a 17-0 lead against the Bears with a team that had 96 offensive yards, they're gonna have a hard time with Aaron Rodgers, I think. So I have the Jets winning this one.
Well, once again, we have a different.
The
I have the
Titans?
Titans.
Titans.
Yeah, I think that they can pull something out of their arse.
Yeah, they might, but I think it's gonna be maybe a similar situation where they might start good and then Will Levis gets too happy with his strength and his not so great accuracy at the moment, and I think maybe not a well known or impactful, unless I'm just crazy. Jets defense can capitalize on it. Plus, Rodgers will still find a way to do something.
That's fair. All right. Buccaneers, Lions.
Rematch, baby. We love playoff rematches. It's unfortunate it's gonna be the same result though, especially if it's in Detroit again. I have the Lions
Yeah.
winning this one.
Yeah, same. Like I said, Lions Super Bowl pick this year. I still think that they're going to continue the momentum that they got. Playing the Rams, I think for them is always going to be a hard game because it's Matthew Stafford.
That
Matthew Stafford's
it was
coming back,
it
and
was also a really close game. Like the Rams' offense is still nothing like to push over about. Like they still got
no,
good pieces and everything. And then David Montgomery said, "Okay, I'm about to blow and plow through all your asses during overtime."
yeah. So, yeah, I got Lions, Ravens, Raiders.
Ravens and Raiders. Hmm. Hmm. You think they'll run the ball?
I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. I think this is a Ravens. I'm not even gonna try to be funny for a bit here. I think the Ravens
We
should
already know what's going to happen. I don't
should
even have to pick.
should steamroll the Raiders. If not, Ravens should not be in the playoffs if they lose to the Raiders this year. I'll say it right now. If they cannot beat the Raiders, I don't think they should be in the playoffs.
All right. Yeah, we already know who I got. Rams, Cardinals.
Going back to what I was talking about of the Lions and Rams game. Rams offense is nothing to be like they're not pushovers, so they're gonna get more job done. And I think Stafford's gonna have a bit of almost kind of like sour taste in his mouth after what happened last week of getting so close to basically almost like a revenge game in Detroit, and I think he's gonna take it out in Arizona.
Yeah, I got the same one. So
However,
far, we only have two.
well, two different.
No, we only have one
no,
change.
we have,
Oh, two.
we have two. However, I will say, Marvin Harrison Jr. will get his first touchdown this game. I think.
Maserati Marv. All right, Bengals, Chiefs.
Do I want to do it? Do I believe in Joe Shiesty? I already believe in one Joe. Do I believe in another? Screw the Chiefs. I'm picking the Bengals. Screw the Chiefs. I'm picking the Bengals. I'm fine. I'm fine with taking an L here. I'm supporting Joe Shiesty against the Chiefs. You know you want to join me.
I'm trying to see if T. Higgins is gonna play.
I think he's still questionable right now, so I don't think there's like a confirmative if he's like in or out yet.
Mahomes is good.
Mahomes is good, but also at the same time, regardless of playoffs, Burrow has been one of the few that have had a good always had like a number against Mahomes every time they faced each other. And
Yeah, but this is different. I don't know what it is.
I know it's different, and I know the power of Taylor Swift's gonna fucking power the Chiefs to another goddamn Super Bowl. Plus, if the Chiefs are going to play like they did in Week 1, they're going to be in the next way possible. They're going to be assholes in the league. They're just going to they're going to get the shit done. Which is why I think somebody like Joe Burrow stepping up early and at least maybe knocking them off like their confidence factor can at least maybe bring a sigh relief to the league, but also more competitiveness for everybody
Bengals
else.
normally suck in the first few weeks of the season.
They do, and that's why I was hesitant at first. But then I think kind of saying Burrow, especially having to face Chiefs in Arrowhead early, I think might spark something in him to like almost kind of like treat this as if it's a playoff game for him.
Ah, fuck it. Burrowhead's coming to town, motherfuckers. Yeah, Burrowhead. It's. I mean, I think if there's anybody in this league that you think that, you know, if you need someone to beat Mahomes, I think it's Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is the guy that can have Patrick Mahomes' number. If Jamar Chase is playing, Jamar's going to be like, all right, let's go out here and beat these fuckers. Jamar's got to prove it now that he wants his contract. Playing that someone like the Chiefs is someone that you can prove it to. So I think I do think the Bengals can get it done.
Especially against their defense. Their defense is no joke.
All right. Steelers, Broncos. The Russ Wilson revenge tour.
Is Russ playing this week? Or are they letting Justin Fields go at it again?
I don't know either way. I'm going the fucking Steelers. I think the Steelers defense is what's going to carry them this year. And I think with the Broncos having a young, rookie, unexperienced quarterback in Bo Nix back there, he had trouble against the Seahawks defense. The Seahawks are nothing to be ashamed of, but they're not that good.
They're not known for their defense.
So I think playing one of the best defenses in the league is going to be hard for him, and I think the Steelers are going to squeak out with a dub this week.
Remember what I said last week? I expect Bo Nix to have a sneaky good first week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have those bad takes. It is what it is.
I said Bryce Young was going to have a bounce-back season, so...
It's only one game. Hell, for all I care, Bo Nix could drop 5 touchdowns, and I still pick the Steelers. Anything's possible, man. But I'm going Steelers. Again, I think, kind of what you said, their defense is what's going to carry them. And no matter how we expect the Steelers to do, no matter what, they're finishing 9-8 and still making a wild card. It's just how the Steelers play. We can't do anything about it. They're guaranteed that 7th seed.
All right. Bears, Texans.
Do you want me to go first on this one?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm picking the Texans.
Oh.
As much as I want, and am I always going to cheer for the Bears? Yes. I'm fine if the Bears win, but I pick the Texans, and I'm like, you know what? That's fine. I don't get a point in our head-to-head factor, but I get a point for standings and morale boost. Would I think a win over the Texans be huge for the team? Yes. But if we're gonna, if the offense needs to change, not change in a bad way, but it needs to get its footing together, kind of like it did a bit in spring. If it can do that, and the defense is able to rattle Stroud and the Texans' offense, then sure, anything's possible. But the Texans came out showing their offense is connecting with the new pieces early. The Bears are still trying to figure theirs out, as we can see. There's still some things they want to try to, kind of mesh and get proficient in. With that being said, do I think it might be a good competitive game? Yes. But logically, I think the Texans do walk away with this one, especially in their home opener.
I'm gonna have to add to the swear jar, but fuck it. Caleb Williams is coming in and winning.
Honestly,
he's pissed about last week's. I was saying he's gonna come in pissed about how he performed last week, and he's gonna want to perform better. And I think that the Texans are a team that I still think is not going to play good this year. CJ, yes, they won against the Colts, but I think the Bears' offense is better than the Colts' offense, and I think that they can do it, get it done. I think the Bears walk in and steal one from the Texans this year.
Like I said, I'm fine if the Bears win here, because that's still a victory for me no matter what. So this matchup's a win-win for me, realistically, when I think about it, which is kind of a sad way to think about it, but it is what it is. I can take what I can get. The Bears.
All right. Falcons, Eagles.
We have annoying bird versus that fucking bird that I hate. Great.
Birds don't exist. So.
True.
Wait, what's the bird that you hate in that fucking annoying bird?
Take a guess.
I honestly don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know which one's the bird that you hate and the fucking bird that annoys. Or
It's the bird that's annoying and the bird that I effing hate.
okay, what are they?
Um, okay, cool Dodger score. Okay, with the okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was an important text saying I'm too loud. Sorry. And please don't take this in any wrong way. I'm just speaking of the uh bird itself because this is a history. Uh, the Falcons are annoying because I had when I was in living by the mountains, one woke me up for like 3 hours straight at like 3 a.m. and I was so mad one time. But even so, and the Eagles, I, I lied. I said in the first I don't care about certain NFL teams fans. Philadelphia Eagles fans are annoying as hell. I said it. But matter of fact, I think the Eagles are still gonna win. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean,
Unfortunate.
yeah, the Eagles win this one. All right, well, that's our picks for this week's NFL games.
Yeah. Nostalgic and biased. Who's gonna ball out this year or this week?
You done? um,
So I'll do two because I have an offense player and a defense player. I think that can do well.
okay, go ahead.
Offense, I kind of talked to earlier. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna have a good game, even in the probably in a tough loss. I think he'll still have a good game, maybe around. I wouldn't say at 100 yards. Maybe I'll say maybe like 80, maybe 80 something yards, couple receptions, and that first touchdown. At least a good showing for him. And while I do think the Bears probably will not win this game. Again, if they do, I'm all happy for it. I do see Montez Sweat probably pressuring and maybe getting to Stroud a couple times. So I expect him to have probably a good game.
Um, I think, uh, I think Caleb Williams is gonna have a good game this week.
I'm for that. I'm all for that.
And then I think that Chris Jones is gonna fuck Joe Burrow up. As much as I think that they're gonna win, I think Chris Jones is gonna destroy Joe Burrow.
I'm convinced.
So.
I'm convinced somebody is paying these O linemen just to not cover him. Because this is the second time I've in the pretty much back-to-back games, if you count the Super Bowl and Week 1, to where there have been plays where the O line just doesn't cover Chris Jones, and I don't buy that for whatever reason. If he's arguably one of the best, if not the best, defensive tackle in the league right now, and you just have nobody cover or at least attempt to cover him during a play, I don't buy it. Some O lineman has to make money on the sides or whatever. I mean, if they aren't good for them, I'll keep my mouth shut. But come on, man. But no, that makes sense. Was there anything else like beside like Prescott getting paid? Was there anything like else in like football news that happened during Week 1? Oh,
Oh, Jamar Chase is still a cunt.
go
Man
on.
turned down a 4-year, $140 million contract. That's $35 million a year. That's the exact same contract that Justin Jefferson got.
Yeah,
The man turned it down.
Yeah, because he's trying to bet on himself and get more. Obviously.
Like, I don't, like, why? Why do people have to be a-holes?
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. People, it's football players. They either play with their heart or they play with their egos. It's never both. It's one or the other. You'll have people that do it for the love of the game, they do it for the community, and then you have the people that do it for the egos, and they'll talk about how there were 15 players that went above them, and no matter what they do, they'll always say that in their sentence. It's a sad life, and it's not just football. It happens in almost anything, but it's unfortunate. I mean, they are trying to make the name for us and get paid, so I can't fault them for that, but at the same time, you got to at least show some heart in your sleeve at the end of the day, or else you're just going to fall flat on your face once something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm not wishing this on anybody when I say this, but let's say Jamar Chase has a brutal injury this week, and let's say he can't really play the rest of the season or a good chunk of it. A lot of his betting on himself kind of goes away because it's the overconfidence.
Yep.
And you got to think you would have had at least some security, and then you're relying on either that money or a bit less because you don't know what to expect. and all that kind of
Yep.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it for our football.
So that's it for football. You got anything else you want to talk about at all? We got time, I think. Yeah. So we got time. If you can think of anything.
The Tennessee Vols are winning the national championship this year. I didn't say football.
Excuse me. They're winning soccer now? Basketball?
No, we already won baseball, so it was this year, so it counts.
I said soccer or basketball.
No, we ain't winning basketball. Even if we win basketball, I won't care.
College football related. UCF has a winning record this year. They're kind of giving me hope, which I kind of like and don't like at the same time. Say we got football technically tonight because it's Thursday already. We got football tonight, and then the season premiere of SmackDown Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yippee!
I swear to God, if Jimmy Uso doesn't fucking return, I'm gonna throw something.
I'm just saying. Did you hear the reaction when they said we were gonna run Solo and Cody again?
Yeah,
there
they're
was
pissed.
No, there was none. That's the joke that nobody cared. There was like 5 seconds after they said it. There was just silence.
And you know it's gonna be the main event too.
Yeah, no wonder.
But I think what's gonna happen is I think
Solo wins.
the cage is gonna. I think they're saying that they're like, oh, the bloodline's not gonna be able to interfere. They're gonna be hiding under the ring.
They would have with steel cages, unless it's on a cell. For steel cages, they would still be outside, even if they hide under the ring. They'd physically have to climb into the ring, or break through the door, or they could just be insane and tear through the ring mat.
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen is
Jacob
somehow
Fatu would so do that. Honestly, now I'm thinking about it, he would so break through the ring mat just to.
Jacob Fatu is gonna find a way to get inside the cage, and then what's gonna happen is you're gonna hear shut-da-dum.
He's gonna swanton off the cage, isn't he?
Roman Reigns, I think, is coming out to
closet?
cost Solo
okay.
Sikoa again.
Okay.
I'm the tribal chief.
Acknowledge me.
God, Connor, go away.
Who's Connor?
But I think Roman Reigns is gonna come out after Jacob Fatu starts beating everyone, and then Roman Reigns is gonna come out, and then and then Jimmy might come out.
Fair.
I do think Roman's gonna come out though.
No, I can definitely see Roman make an appearance.
I just wish they would let Roman have Oh, that's how you start the show. Start SmackDown on the USA Network with Roman Reigns cutting a promo. Have Roman cut a promo about Solo.
Mm-hmm.
And then during the match, Roman comes out again.
Fair. I feel like they want to save that pop though for him coming out to fight Solo. So if anything, I think his promo would be the next week.
Yeah.
Because then it just makes it obvious he's interfering if he cuts a promo, and then shows up in the main event. It just makes it obvious at that point.
I mean, I think it is obvious that he's interfering.
Well, no, but then it's just 100% given, because at least right now, it's technically a 99% because you still don't know.
Yeah.
Because if you were to just open the show talking, you 100% know he's going to be somehow involved in the main event.
Yeah.
It's always the 1%, okay, but what if he isn't? Kind of factor, what if he is?
Yeah.
So you never know with that kind of stuff. So you never know with that stuff. Let me check something real quick.
I wonder who opens the show.
SmackDown? I'm trying to think. What other matches have been confirmed for next week on SmackDown?
Grayson Waller versus Kevin Owens and a mystery opponent.
And a mystery. So it's a triple threat?
No, Grayson Waller and A-Town Down Under versus Kevin Owens and a mystery opponent, which we all know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something funny beside Randy Orton. I'm trying to think of somebody funny.
And they need to stop doing this mystery opponent or mystery tag people shit. Okay, we knew when the mystery opponent for Cody Rhodes' mystery tag team partner against the Bloodline or whoever the hell he was facing was going to be Kevin Owens. Okay,
It was
then they did.
down under.
Yeah, that's who it was. And then we all knew who his mystery and then when they said the mystery, it's a mystery person to fill in the final triple threat for the Intercontinental title. We all knew it was going to be Braun Strowman.
No, I'll pull up the videos and the things. You thought it was gonna be either Joe Henry or Trick Williams. You did not think it was gonna be Braun Strowman whatsoever.
Okay. And then when they had the mystery tag partner for the No Pop Collective versus Valkyria.
No Pop Collective. Nah, I came up with a better acronym for Pure Fusion Collective. But
What?
you have to put like a little, almost kind of like sarcastic tone with it. But yeah, pretty fucking creative.
Yeah, against the No Pop Collective was Lyra, somebody else, and then we all knew it was going to be Natalia with them being in Calgary, and it was Bret Hart returned, which, God, Gunther's getting so much better on promos. He's starting to make me like him more.
I'm gonna address this. I've always been on the Gunther hype train. I'm glad finally we're getting other people to see what I've been seeing ever since he was in the middle of that Intercontinental Championship reign.
And then, out of this week, it's like, who is Kevin Owens' mystery tag team partner? Oh, I wonder. It's the Viper. Y'all know who it's gonna be. Like, you just stop doing that. Stop YouTube clickbaiting us, and just just tell us who it is.
Yeah, but what if it isn't Randy Orton? Then it's a good.
Who is it?
I'm not saying it is or isn't, because it's the same thing you thought about earlier. How you thought it was obvious that it was gonna be either Joe Henry or Trick Williams because they were doing it just the day after NXT, and it wasn't. I'm not saying that it's gonna be 100% obvious. I think it's gonna be Randy Orton, but then again, it's always like okay, like reaction, whether it's in a good or a bad way. If it's not,
Imagine it is like a Stone Cold.
no, it would be a current. I don't think they're just gonna pull a legend for that. Like maybe
For an A-Town down.
Maybe I was saying maybe if this was the Netflix special, then maybe, because you definitely want to make a good impression on that. But no, I think Randy Orton's a safe pick here. I mean, if not, you still have a decent mid card collection. Like, I'm sure it would be cool to maybe see LA Knight, but I don't know if he's doing anything on that SmackDown already. So that's why I said you never know.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's gonna be Randy.
Which I'm cool with seeing. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be disappointed if I see Randy. Randy Orton's he's the
Imagine
legend.
it's Roman Reigns.
Damn, storybooking. Yeah, Kevin Owens just trusted him just like that.
No, I got it. It's Chelsea Green.
Dude, SmackDown would be perfect. Triple H is afraid to book it. I know he is.
What?
Chelsea Green in the main event scene.
Yeah.
He's afraid. Hey, I'm just saying, if we get Andrade and Carmelo for the best of 7 series to continue, I'm all for it, man. I'm beating that shit up. Shit's awesome.
I think we already are. I think we're getting match 5 on Friday.
If we are, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it if they want to wreck. I'm just saying, if they do, match 7 needs to be at Bad Blood. That's how you end it. That's where you end it. And honestly, I don't care who goes over, because both are looking amazing with this little best of 7 series. I love it.
I think how you do it, best of 7, the winner
gets a title shot against LA Knight. I think that's
gets a U.S. title shot.
Yeah,
I think that's how you make it. And if you don't do it at Bad Blood, do it the go home show.
Oh yeah,
before Bad Blood.
Yeah, but even so, I think it's cool because even if whoever doesn't win, 100%, they're still solidified in the U.S. title like division. So it's not like they're getting like pushed down lower the card. No, they're still gonna be in that. So I'm all for it. I do think eventually, whenever they do drop the title off LA Knight, I do think it's either going to be someone like Andrade or Carmelo to take it.
I think it's going to be Carmelo.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Every day you'll see me on my I'm him or just like him t-shirt, whatever it is.
Yeah. I didn't realize how hype Trick Williams' song was.
Just the song alone, or just when everybody sings "Whip That Trick" to it?
I thought that was in the music.
No, that's like an audience chant that they do. If you just listen to the music, it's just like the almost like the beat to it, and everyone just added whoop that trick to it.
Ah.
It's kind of like how um originally they took out the woes for Seth Rollins because Vince didn't like it, and Seth Rollins like, no, it might catch on. So then when the audience started uh getting the crowd to do it, they added the woes to the entrance. So if you listen to it, there's like a MIDI thing of woes to it.
Mm.
So it's kind of like that. Maybe down the line they might add like whoop that tricks like very like subtle and quiet to it, so it doesn't like take away from the music itself. But no, trick music has a good entrance and a good theme alone. It's a good like little hype beat drop for him. By the way, NXT cooked Tuesday. That was such a
I
good
didn't
episode.
watch it, but
It was such a good episode. Such a good episode. They're getting better. I'm excited for when they move to CW and they'll be able to do more televised shows. As much as I'll miss them doing a lot of shows here in Florida, I think that's so cool that the development brand is getting good success and love. They'll be able to actually do way more live televised shows rather than their big premium events.
yeah, I mean, are they gonna hold the Jay fight, the Jay versus Braun till Bad Blood?
I think they're gonna do it not this Monday, but the next Monday because they might want to like maybe do like a mini kind of like maybe like a
Promo
little
battle?
promo offer, just do something with it. So then next week when they do it, because I think right around the Bad Blood area is where you got to start setting up for Survivor Series, and it's kind of obvious they're doing old Bloodline versus new Bloodline. So Jay kind of has to focus his attention on that story coming up. So that's why I say
I think it'd be awesome if Jay walked in as IC title to the Bloodline storyline, but I don't think that's gonna
it.
happen. I think what's gonna happen. I think the Bloodline is gonna cost Jay.
I don't think the Bloodline even needs to cost Jay. I think Braun and Jay can just have a good match, and Jay can just go help. Maybe like later on, like if Jay's going after like maybe like a number one contenders match or do something. Like they could, but then again, I don't know. Anything can happen in these weeks, so anything could work and it makes sense, I guess. But I feel like the only concern I have with Jay walking into the War Games match with the title, it'd be the same thing, kind of what the new Bloodline's gonna be doing with those tag titles. It's just there for Flash right now. Which,
Yeah,
especially if Jay's gonna be pretty much going for both Raw and SmackDown, and he's just gonna be holding one of the titles, and realistically, even if he does defend it and they're just using it as props, it's not really gonna help anybody right now. Especially with how hot Raw's almost like mid card scene is right now. Especially with having they've had bangers with all these triple threats and fatal four ways. I think it's just easier to let them keep doing what they got to do, so then SmackDown can focus on their bloodline stories and then hopefully try to work the United States thing, which they're doing. They've already teased almost like a little triple threat between Carmelo, LA Knight, and Andrade, which, hey, I know that'll be a good match.
and
Yeah.
thank God the Judgment Day is finally losing their tag titles next week.
Please, I don't care if it's New Day. I don't care if it's the Awesome Truth again. I'm saying this as a Finn Balor fan. Get the title off the dude if you're not going to do anything with it. So he could focus on the Damien storyline, because their promo and everything they did, I was all for that last Monday. I was all for it. Both of them had some good points to where it was, I think it's like, oh yeah, that was good on Damien. It's like, okay, that's good on Balor again. That's what you're good. That's what I love. A good like heated promos when it's based off like betrayal stuff. If when both have good and realistic like no, that's fair argument sides rather than just fuck you, Balor, you're the heel. Boo! Like, no, there are some hard truths in both of what Damian Balor says, which makes it more personal to be like, okay, who's more right, kind of sort of thing, which I kind of like with certain almost like betray stories rather than just I'm jealous.
Yeah, Backstabber Balor.
Hey, I'm cool with BSB.
It's better than Pin Balor.
Yeah, Pin Balor. He's my favorite. I've been cheering for Pin Balor ever since um realistically ever since he lost the Universal title, unfortunately. Regardless of that one NXT run he had in 2020 and 2021. That was pretty good. I think we'll probably call it there. We got some good football discussion. We got some good yapping other topics. Good way to end it. Yeah, I think that will end it for this. Hope you guys enjoy. Same old stuff, like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada, do all that fun stuff. We're just glad you guys are enjoying, whoever's listening. Zach, you want to say anything before we head off? I mean, a few words. Deuce.